Anger, an essential subject from Vinaypedia. Anger, kritha, is the product of lust, the result of the mode of passion. Lust and anger are the all-devouring enemies that destroy the good qualities of the human being and the desire for spiritual realization. Anger is unavoidable in material life because the desire for sense gratification naturally leads to frustration. From anger, delusion arises which causes loss of intelligence. Devotees learn to control anger, realizing it is the foremost enemy on the path of developing our Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinay's anger category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 10 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. Akrodha means to check anger. Even if there is provocation, one should be tolerant, for once one becomes angry his whole body becomes polluted. Anger is a product of the mode of passion and lust, so one who is transcendentally situated should check himself from anger. Bhagavad Gita 16.13. One should be very careful of these three enemies to human life: lust, anger and greed. The more a person is freed from lust, anger and greed, the more his existence becomes pure. Bhagavad Gita 16.22. As soon as the concoctions of material enjoyment are there, because of our association we create a sort of lust or eagerness to enjoy them, and when that false enjoyment does not actually make us happy, we create another illusion, known as anger, and by the manifestation of anger, the illusion becomes stronger. Our Madhbh Gavatam 4.22. 14. One must have disciplinary training in controlling speaking, anger, the tongue, the mind, the belly and the genitals. One who has controlled the particular senses mentioned above is called a Gosvam. Without becoming a Gosvam one can become neither a disciple nor a spiritual master. The so-called spiritual master without sense control is certainly the cheater, and the disciple of such a so-called spiritual master is the cheated. Our Madhbh Gavatam 2.9. 43. When civilization is disconnected from the loving relation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, symptoms like changes of seasonal regulations, foul means of livelihood, greed, anger and fraudulence become rampant. Our Madhbh Gavatam 1.14. 3. As long as one's mind remains an unconquered enemy, one has to serve the dictations of lust, anger, avarice, illusion, etc. But when the mind is conquered, one voluntarily agrees to abide by the dictation of the personality of Godhead, who is situated within the heart of everyone as Paramtiyam. Real yoga practice entails meeting the Paramtiyam within the heart and then following his dictation. For one who takes to Kaya consciousness directly, perfect surrender to the dictation of the Lord follows automatically. Bhagavad Gita 6.6. It is said that the moon does not withhold its shining from the courtyard of a crooked person. Similarly, Kaya's transcendental mercy is never denied to anyone who has rendered service unto him, whether through lust, anger, fear or pure love. Kaya Book, Chapter 48. A person who desires liberation from this material world should not fall under the control of anger, because when bewildered by anger one becomes a source of dread for all others. Our Madhbh Gavatam 4.11. 32. The face of anger is the same whether exhibited due to ignorance or knowledge. Although Brahm tried to curb his anger, he could not do so, even though he is the Supreme Being. Such anger in its true color came from between the eyebrows of Brahm as Rudra, in a mixed color of blue, ignorance, and red, passion, because anger is the product of passion and ignorance. Our Madhbh Gavatam 3.12. 7. Mind is the original cause of material bondage. It is followed by many enemies, such as anger, pride, greed, lamentation, illusion and fear. Our Madhbh Gavatam 5.6. 5.